Welcome back, everyone. If there's anyone that happens to be waiting here for the stream to start, just a second here. I got to do some OBS thingies right quick. So, if any of you were here for last time, or weren't here for last time, I guess my explanation's not really going to change. We made it up to Misty, and we had a pretty solid run up until that point. I think we got like an unlucky switch at one point that led to us losing the absolute bum that was Pidge Boy. But I mean, that's kind of been our squad, story of our squad thus far. In case you haven't read the description, I am doing a Hardcore Nuzlocke, except I'm banning the best of the cream of the crop encounters, because, well, from what I read, apparently this game's on like the easier scale of things. So I wanted to add a bit of spice. For myself, I'm not really that well versed in Nuzlocke. Like, I've looked at a couple of people who actually know what they're doing play the game. So maybe I wouldn't be your best source of information for how things are done. I did have a bit of time to think how I wanted to tackle Misty before I realized that I had another encounter that I could redeem prior to the fight start, so definitely gonna try to capitalize on that. I did see that going towards Bill, you had another encounter. Yeah, so we caught an Abra right in this patch of grass over here in the bottom left, which would have been like, could have been a really good encounter if I didn't ban Alakazam. Granted, I could still use Kadabra, which would still be a very good encounter. But I elected to keep it as an Abra, because later in the game we can trade Abra for Mr. Mime, who I personally think would be a very useful addition to our team. I've grown quite fond of Mr. Mime thanks to Infinite Fusion as well, so it may have skewed my opinion. My girlfriend's absolutely terrified of Mr. Mime. Not a big fan of the clown.
Rightfully so.
So she's rightfully afraid of the clown god. So, enough dilly-dallying about. Gonna go ahead and move over to get our last encounter before Misty. Could run over the team right quick. So thus far we have our Compound-Eyes Butterfree, who's been pretty good for us. I Can't Be, which was supposed to be like I can't believe it's not butter, but there's not enough letters. Could also be seen as I Can't Be, as in not Beedrill, which is the one that is closest to my heart. There's Ratatouille. I spoke to one of the chatters and I thought that Remy would be more appropriate. We're going for food types for the name of these, by the way. So apparently Remy was less appropriate than Ratatouille for food type. Charcoal, the Charmeleon, one of my favorite snacks on the road for sure. Mayonnaise, the Mankey. He's been quite an essential pickup for the run, simply because if I wouldn't have gotten him, well, there's no way for me to beat Brock. And Griot, which is French for oatmeal, but I also wrote it wrong. He'll eventually become promoted to Griot Dude once we make it to Lavender. And now, potential for a 6th here. I'd really like a grass type. Oh man! That's like the best encounter I could have gotten. I really like Oddish. I mentioned this in the last stream, but I'll show it off again. My partner has painted an Oddish on my coffee mug. Played Heart Gold and Soul Silver together, and I had 2 copies of Soul Silver. I guess we didn't play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, we just played Soul Silver together. But I had 2 copies of it, and one of the copies was French. And so Oddish, instead of being Odd Radish, is Mistelb, which I always thought Oddish was a rad name, but Mistelb has taken the cake for me of like peak name, and I quite frankly find it adorable. It's another one of those that I became much more fond of in playing Infinite Fusion. So I've not been, I guess, too true to the naming convention, but Oddish is for sure getting baptized as Mistelb. Yeah, the other one that left the naming theme is our one casualty of Pidgeboy. Now, granted, maybe it's a sign of things to come that Mistelb might not survive the coming battle, but I have faith. Now, it is good that we caught a grass type, because I banned the good options that also entailed banning the 2 good starters. So I have the fire type Charmander, and I don't really have any type effectiveness against water, and well, like, Starmie might be the best Mon in this game, honestly, and her stats are ridiculous for this early on into the game. If you missed the first stream, I am using rare candies. CBA grinding. To me, that's not the fun of a Nuzlocke. Watching someone run back and forth in grass and taking way longer to make sure that the weaker ones don't die. So I'm going to expedite, expedite. I don't even know if that's a real word. We're gonna fast forward through the process, not have to deal with that. Mistelb can also learn Bullet Seed, which I think might be a more damage effective move. I say that because we picked up a TM for it. I think I'd definitely rather Sleep Powder than Poison Powder, but I think probably our best powder setter would be I Can't Be, right? Because of the compound eyes. I'm really happy that we were able to pick up a Mistelb for this one, though. Otherwise, it was a little bit luck skewed for the fight. I had found one saving grace for it, which was that... Oh, hey, Mistelb's evolving. Very well learned. Sad that no more Mistelb. I almost want to cancel the evolution just so I can enjoy the sprite a bit longer, but I'm not going to underestimate the game this much. God, that's terrible. But yeah, my strategy was going to be using the Thief TM. No, not TGTV. I was going to be using the Thief TM either on Butterfree or Eradicate. Good lord. Okay. Bullet Seed. It's 2 to 5 times. Which should be better than Absorb, which only has 20 base power. My Grass is a very, very weak type, unfortunately. I guess I could have gotten rid of Wheat Sand, but I'm debating if I want to teach them Thief right now, or if I maybe want to save the TM for later. I don't think anyone in base Firered has the has any particularly good items on them. I think it's fine to just use the TM right now. Question is who I'd give it to. Probably I Can't Be. get rid of poison powder, I think. I can't be learn thief.
Tu devrais allumer la lumière.
Hein?
Tu devrais allumer la lumière. Je trouve que c'est distrait. Ça fait sur ta face.
Ah oui.
Then I turn on the light.
Stop le gars.
Just one moment. Good to go. Sometimes you have to just stop being a goblin. Horrible day. I'm trying to think what would be my best way to start off this fight. Misty does lead with a Starmie, which I think I have like a lot of outs for. Or she leads with Staryu, sorry, which I think I can have multiple outs for. It's more the Starmie that I'm worried about. I'd like to set up with I'd like to set up on Starmie with Butterfree using the Compound Eyes boosted sleep. But I don't know how fast Butterfree could take down Staryu, but I'm pretty confident in Ratatouille being able to do some big damage. But I'm also kind of confident that Mayonnaise could maybe do some big damage. Butterdog, hell yeah. Mayonnaise just beat down a Staryu? I don't know. I think we go with Ratatouille and play it safe. Well, here goes nothing. My policy's an all-out offensive with water Pokemon. Sure. My biggest worry is Hyperfang missing. Okay. Guys, I think I found a strategy to win. Okay, I think that does put us into crit range. Okay, that did way less damage than I would have hoped for. I think maybe using... No, I don't think Scary Face gives us enough. I think it's fast as is. I think we pivot to I Can't Be. Shouldn't get one shot by Water Pulse, probably. If it's a crit, it's bad. But it's not a crit. And then... I kind of want to be greedy and see how much damage a Thief does, but I think we just go for the safe switch into Mistelb, and then we can probably take down Starmie from there. I'm so glad that I got a good grass type here. Otherwise my strategy was very luck dependent. So I don't have any good pivot options on my team. Oh, nice. 2 hits. No skill link Gloom. This was a lot more threatening in my head, I gotta be honest. I may have over-worried about this. think you get Water Pulse from her? That'd be nice once we get a water type. LOL, yeah. Yeah, the all-out assault of her water types was kind of overrated. Overhyped. But that's okay. Now we get to go up north and check out what the deal is with Bill's weird Pokemon fetish or whatever. I can't wait until Charmander becomes useful. His grand total of 1 useful gym matchup. Now time for my favorite game. How many battles can I avoid? Still got gas in the tank, guys. Even if this guy went through the Nugget Bridge 5. Yeah, these guys are all going to be way lower level than Misty. So you're supposed to farm them to get there. So this might take a while. I would need to have like a Subway Surfer overlay or something like that. Wow, impressive job! Okay, well this one should at least go a little faster. Thank you for the hearts, mysterious Shabby. You're the real Mistel. Playing Metal Gear. Hi, my boyfriend is so cool. Who starts a conversation like that? Surely Nidoran won't have double kick. I think that's a Nidorino move. Oh, this is actually good. This activates Ratatouille's Guts ability. Should give it a 50% boost to its attack power. Who would have thunk it? I'm just gonna go and input Miss Stelb inside of the tracker. I completely forgot to put her in there. Boom. Well, that's interesting. I see that on our next route encounter we can actually get a Meowth, which is pretty neat. I'm off to see a Pokemaniacs collection at the cave. If you're trying to catch them all, this one's going to be essential. I wonder how much damage Hyper Fang can do through the rock resistance. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, this isn't a particularly good matchup for Ratatouille, I guess. I think Mistel probably destroys everything here. I feel like actually she should be a pretty useful addition to the team. Just thinking right right quick. Grass types usually fare a lot better inside of Nuzlocke than traditional playthroughs where you're trying to just mash A to get to the end of the game as fast as possible. Grass types, good as pivots, offer a lot of utility, so would be nice to have her along for the ride as long as possible. I'd like to get a lot of like mundane or uncommon dudes at the end of the game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the starter is staying the whole run. In fact, I don't think the starter is staying very long on the run. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, which fights would I actually want him for? Is there anyone on the Elite Four? Like Bruno, I guess? Could be helpful for Bruno, even then Bruno has some good rock types. So... we're making some good, steady progress throughout the very grueling routes. All of this just to get a boat ticket. To go on a boat that leaves almost immediately. Youngster Chad would like to battle. Now that was epic. Perhaps this reduced accuracy will render me unable to stand a chance. My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Envious of son. Is Raticate good or is this game easy? It's very difficult to get to the bottom of this. Oh, sorry. This must be a top 1% Pidgey for him to be able to dodge the legendary Ratatouille's Hyper Fang. I'd really like to bring Raticate along for the long run. I think he only has like a specific like job, if you could even call it that, against two of the Elite Four. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on Bill's bizarre blunder. But there's definitely something nefarious afoot here. Like, what do you mean you accidentally fused yourself with a Clefairy? Yeehaw! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. Got an SS ticket from Bill, how nice. Go on, have a good time. I'm sure we will, Bill. I was trying to remember which one of these I managed to avoid and which one of these I experienced gutting failure. Wow. A modern day Metal Gear. Admit it, you're quite stunned by this ferocious tactical acumen. Right, there's like some house that gets passed through. The people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way to no good. Those miserable Rockets, look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was going to use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. That cost me a bundle, it did. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard, huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? I learned recently there's a pretty cool Team Rocket exploit that you can do where at the end of Nugget Bridge, if you lose to the, like when you speak to the Rocket guy at the end of it, he's like, here's a Nugget. You can sell for 5 band. If you lose to him and then go speak to him, he gives you another Nugget. So you can just keep losing to him over and over again and get like unlimited Nuggets. Now because I'm doing a Nuzlocke, I can't really do this strat, unfortunately. But it is a pretty good way to get unlimited coins, which can help you primarily for when you get to the casino, where you can buy the really expensive TMs. As a Beedrill fan, I'll admit Beedrill could have never done that move. Oh, Drowsy has insomnia. Or you know. Dark type for some reason is special in this generation, but I'm gonna assume that Drowsy has pretty decent special defense. And probably Butterfree isn't the most potent attacker. Excuse me. This one was one for the ages. No longer disabled. You invoke jealousy. Alright, I think at this point it would be reasonable enough to switch out to our Rat King. Such speed. Can we get Dig here? Would be pretty nice for Surge. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Now I don't have to return it. Nice. Figure what's lost is lost. I said you to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. I'm glad that you've come to this conclusion. Because I'm not giving the TM back. I heard recently they added a Team Rocket path to, or like questline to Infinite Fusion, which is pretty cool. I really wish that they would have allowed you to do this in the normal game. I think everyone who plays through Kanto probably thinks that when they get to the Nugget Bridge. I remember one of my favorite parts of the Johto games when I played them as a kid was when you would like steal a Team Rocket uniform and run around like kind of sneaking in amongst them. I was very pressed that I needed to take it off. Now, I think... Just gonna double check, but I do believe that this would be a route that I'd like to skip the encounter on. Oh, no, it's not this one. This one I get a Meowth. But the next one I definitely want to fish for something good. So here, yeah, you can get a Meowth, which is, like, pretty decent. He's a normal cat. We do have a normal rat, so we wouldn't really have a need for a Meowth, I suppose. Pitch Boy 07. The first, and hopefully not the last, of our valiant soldiers to fall. Okay, well, now it's getting excessive. Stealth might go. Just get me a Meowth, please. You know what? I'm not gonna use the Meowth right now. If I really need it, I'll come back for it later. There's a daycare here, which could prove useful. I was here. Hell yes. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. Yeah, I'm not checking every single tile to grab, like, a potion. Oh, this was the route I wanted to skip my encounter on. Oh, it's... Well... It is what it is. I would have rather have caught the Meowth on the previous route and save my encounter on this one for fishing, but I guess we're getting the Meowth. It also kills our previous route. You are dialed today. What are you dialed into? What's a good food that starts with M? Mioche? I don't want to name all of them disgusting French foods, though. There has to be something edible that starts with an M in English. Mulch is also disgusting. I'm not gonna... You're dialed into existing? Hell yeah. Mioche it is. I feel that. I've been quite dialed into existing as well. I feel like I've been just afflicted by a curse placed on me by a wizard that makes me a cheer guy. Love eating mulch, hell yeah. Very nutritious and hearty meal. I don't remember if this is double battle, so I'll prepare accordingly. I don't really need to. Me? Well, okay. I'll play. Just missed it. We beat Misty. And by we, I mean I beat Misty. I may have been over worried and overthought about the fight. It's unfortunate. Despite having banned the best encounters of the game, it's still quite the breeze, unfortunately. The big drama show that I have been looking for. Not found it. I'm gonna check out what Surge's level cap is right quick. Level cap of level 24, so I have to be careful. Because I have to clean through the SS Anne as well. Ratatouille's on the verge of being exiled from the army man's gym. Yeah, doing a run where I'm banning all the best encounters, and so far it seems like a bit underkill. Granted, I'm doing the Lord's work with some very ineffective, according to common perception, picks. My Geodude and Raticate have probably been the most standout fellas. I put a Beedrill on the thumbnail because I'm a Beedrill fan, and I had the Beedrill image saved from a Fire Emblem thumbnail. But Butterfree has also been carrying and moving weight. Vermilly City. I guess I'll heal mainly for the PP, I guess. Love eating mulch. Just 1 second. We do have an upcoming boss fight against our rival here. Below level of Misty, so... I think we lead the homeboy Q. There we go. I can search for the bins. I don't think there's leftovers in the bin, right? Would be sad if I missed those, but... Bonjour, Forsetti! Imagine seeing you here, Forsetti. Were you really invited? How's your Pokedex coming? Already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Let's just say that you didn't pick the right guy to go band for band with. God, that self-destruct button is like so dangerous to put on my screen. I feel like there's like at least a 3% chance that I'm gonna click it accidentally at some point during the game. Easy bait. Excuse me, jeez. It'll be a great time. I hope so. I hope that eating mulch will be a great time. That's just spamming withdraws. Thanks for the 100s. I'm hoping that just... No. You're not excited to eat some mulch. Oh, explosion, yeah. Oh, that was the weakest sleep, maybe of all time. Unlucky flinch. Okay, we're still in it. What have you been spending this valiant weekend up to? This should be a safe switch. Bug should resist Psychic. As anyone knows, you can't levitate a cockroach. Or a butterfly. Win of all eternity, drinking, smoking, driving, and gaming. All in one night. Oh, that's a hell of a weekend, actually. What can't I forget? I see on like the like stream overlay a message. I can't read it from where I am. And it's not popping up in my chat. This is so strange. Could you let me know once again the thing that I cannot forget? Or it seems I've forgotten. No, I'll never find out the truth. Wow. I can't be is just the GOAT. I was gonna say maybe I am, but we know who's really responsible for these big dubs. Thank you to the mysterious individual who sent me hearts. I said eating a ton, oh hell yeah. I just learned the weight that I'm going to be competing at went up, so I have to like starve myself significantly less. And I'm at peace. I found that out, bro. I went to eat ice cream like straight away. I had been abstaining from the pleasures of mankind. Ah, I see, I see. You done backward. Maybe. That would be interesting if it did. My chat is literally 1984. How often, you coach, how often do you guys have volley tourneys? I feel like you're gone on those quite often. Three, 4 per season? Okay. From when to when's the season? Just like over a whole school year, I imagine? Hope to see you again. Me too, Nurse Joy. That was that. I think next step would be catching a Diglett inside of the Diglett's cave. I'm really scared that we might just run into a Dugtrio and it would wipe my run. Of September, December, and high school is... Wait, what do you mean, club? Just look at the encounters right quick. See what I'm up against. Could get a Psyduck. Yeah, that's very uninspiring. Volley club in high school. Okay, is club like an adolescence league or what? Or just one unrelated to school itself? Gonna give the butter a little more juice just in case. This might be where we wipe on the entire run and encounter like a 1% Dugtrio. Oh, Whirlwind could save us from that. This Whirlwind can force them to leave. We could also catch a Dugtrio, which would be pretty insane. Rather not encounter one though, to be honest with you. The VNB Association set. Okay. Do the teams carry on from like one season to the other or what? Any group / club can sign up a team. Okay. So you could be a bunch of like out of school delinquents and partake. Oh my god, we caught a Diglett! It's a nice snack that starts with D. Dumpling. I feel like Diglett's quite the dumpling. But having to say dumpling constantly sounds annoying, but we'll find a way to make it work. Getting a sure most of the time, yes, it follows, but for us here, VHS and ES sent together and some people in the nearby region. Oh, really? You guys mix the Franco-Anglo schools. Was it like that before? Or is this more of a recent meta change? On high school is... What high school you're in, huh? And B has no place fighting against the electric types, unfortunately. I don't think bugs have an innate immunity to getting electrocuted, so... Gonna juice up the dumpster. But Jazz, the high school merger for the team is a more recent thing? Learn it as a Hail Mary, I guess. Get Dumpling up to 22, but I think he should be able to do some good work throughout the gym. A decent speed and attack, if I'm not mistaken. I think Diglett... Yeah, Diglett had pretty good speed. 38 attack. Comparable to Geodude, but does get the more reliable dig. Just built in. I think I might just want to use Magnitude though and just hope that I like max it out from the get-go, because what's his face? Raichu can be quite annoying with that. I'm gonna eat. Alright, bro. Enjoy your meal. Thanks for swinging by. Moment. Okay. Things are looking pretty good for us. I think Surge should be a pretty easy fight. The harder thing about this gym is going to be getting there. This is probably the worst gym puzzle ever made. Like, what is this? How do you call this a puzzle? Okay, well that was quite lucky. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. I have very vivid memory of Game Grumps playing this way back when. I think this episode was the animated special, because they'd like lost the original footage or something. I think Geodude might actually be even better than Dumpling for this upcoming fight, just because he also resists the normal type attack. So I think we save Dumpling as a plan B. Geodude, you're up, champ. Hey kid! What do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same I'll do to you. What a little throwaway line of dialogue in a video game can do. Inspiring the mind of many youths of front lines of Pokemon. That self-destruct button is way too shiny. Good lord. I don't like keeping Geodude in here after he's had his defense drop, to be honest with you. But for now, he should be fine. Okay, yeah, another Screech. Yeah, we're definitely pivoting him out after that. Going to be annoying because I feel like Raichu's going to be able to set up like way too many double teams. I remember fighting this one as a kid when I was being babysat by my cousin, and just getting stuck on the Surge fight because he was able to set up way too many double teams. I wonder... Quick Attack doesn't one-shot Dumplings, surely. So I think... Okay, doesn't one-shot, good. Does Magnitude 9 one-shot? Stab super effective, it should. Nice! Another one in the bag! I'm just too good. Is what it is. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. Also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. Hi, my love. Goodbye. Wow, that match was electric. It sure was. I think it's from this point that the game becomes kind of open world. Where you're kind of free as to where you want to go next. I know where I want to go. Through Diglett Cave. There's something pretty neat that you can do. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so next level cap would be level 29. We got a whole lot of encounters that we can visit in between them. Here, sorry, I'm just on the Nuzlocke tracker at this juncture. Taking a gander as to what's ahead. I feel like I got lost in rock. Yeah, I got lost in Rock Tunnel in my youth. So, oh wait, no, I want to get the Abra with me. There is a very special encounter that we can get up ahead. We want to grab Hallman, bro. Bye-bye, Dumpling. Done very impeccable work. I think we leave Mayonnaise in the box for now. Our this is like the one fight in the game, that gym leader fight at least, where our starter will actually be like really good. The other aid, he had a package from Professor Oak. He said he looked for you around Route 2. If you're in Route 2, please look for him. He's not gonna give me shit, man. I'm not catching enough. So yeah, now we can go through, I believe it's through Diglett Cave. I'm gonna refer to my map real quick. But I do believe that there is something special we can get through the Diglett Cave. Okay. So by going through Diglett Cave, so long as we don't encounter Dugtrio, I might Butterfree out so we can send the Dugtrio away so long as we don't get one shot. Something you have to be very, very, very careful about. I think the Dugtrios are like level 28 or something. So it could be very problematic. The reason I'm so worried is, oh, why don't you just run away? They have the Arena Trap ability. So if you wind up against a Dugtrio, you are not allowed to run. Granted, we do have a grass type with us, but that's why I'm very happy about Butterfree having Whirlwind. Quite impressive that the Diglett made such a nice cave for us all. Hopefully, at some point soon, the game difficulty does start getting up. I mean, there's not been a lot of tension. Dugtrio, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with these facts, man. I'd be terrified of encountering a Dugtrio. They're way too strong for some reason. But we're about to go get the pinnacle of strength ourselves. Oh, inside rock tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. If I could get a Pokemon to use flash and light it, oh. On earth would you do that? I believe it's in here. Oh, no, it's not in here. Surely I'm not that crazy. Looking for the Pokemon Abra. Want to trade it for my Mr. Mime? Yes! I was thinking about swapping the Mr. Mime sprite with the one for the one in Infinite Fusion that's mixed with Arceus that makes him look like Kefka, the final boss of Final Fantasy VI. Look it up if you're not familiar with the image. Oh, cool. Mimian is what his name is. Hey, thanks! This dweeb just handed us over the key to the universe right here. Comes packing with barrier confusion and substitute. Substitute is really good because the game's AI is unable to tell when you have a substitute out. So if they think, like if they're gonna try to use a move like Thunder Wave on you or some form of status move that won't go through the substitute, they're just gonna keep using it over and over and over again, to no avail, obviously. Just gonna use my Nintendo PC's fast play button. Let's learn Double Slap, hell yeah. Let's go Mime King. What does this do? And raise its attack stat. I'm not that interested in upping my Mr. Mime's attack stat now, but him slapping people around for disrespecting the Mime Man. Let's learn Light Screen, hell yeah. This is what makes Mr. Mime so dangerous, is that he's a bastion of utility. Also gets Reflect. What was the other move I had? Barrier. Yeah, I'll grab both Reflect and Light Screen is really big to have again. If I want to do a setup strat, I can lead with Mr. Mime. Lead with Mr. Mime, have him set up the barriers, and then switch over to Sweeper. But probably Mr. Mime would be the one doing the sweeping, if I'm being honest. I don't think that we'll be using Substitute. Granted, maybe I should have gotten rid of Barrier because I don't want my Mr. Mime to be out against physical attacks. But I guess they're weak to Bug, and they're weak to... what's the other one? Dark. I think those are Psychic's two weaknesses in this game. Dark is special for some reason, and they're, since this is a remake that they tried to be pretty faithful of the original games, there's no Dark types out there. Bug types are, I mean, there's Scyther and Pinsir, which I don't think I'm gonna be encountering, and there's Butterfree and Beedrill, which, a fair game, man. I can't underestimate these guys too much. I mean, I'm a huge Beedrill fan, that's why it's in the thumbnail. And be able to learn Shockwave, which is pretty cool. I'm a huge Butterfree and Beedrill fan. Beedrill has been in multiple thumbnails now. And then also my Butterfree I Can't Be has been doing a lot of heavy lifting for the team. Don't underestimate these critters. Jeez, I'm terribly sorry that I keep bringing up the guide screen. The controller for my officially licensed Nintendo PC has a button right there that opens it. It's very hard not to press. Our next routes encounter is... what do you mean can't escape? I don't want to stay here. My body, my choice, bro. Oh, just buy repels. No! I need every coin I've got for when we get to the Celadon game corner so that I can give Mr. Mime Thunderbolts. Okay, he's underground. Surely we can leave now. Granted, I guess so are we, but he's undergrounder. Apologies if my energy levels are a bit lower today. It has not been a very high octane stream up until this point. I guess it's a good thing that I started with these ones because the challenge posed has been underwhelming, to say the least. I'm trying to think for my box that I have in right now. Next gym is grass, so probably the Geodude won't be that useful in there. I doubt that Mankey will be that potent either, but finally a chance for Charmeleon to shine. I think we can push Mr. Mime up front. I'm debating if I give him Shockwave right now. I feel like the electric would be nice. I would like to give it to Ratatouille as well. It'd be interesting to see an infinite playthrough with True Random on. Yeah, 100% after I get through like at least the first 5 gens, to start playing through like some fan games and ROM hacks. But I'd like to get through at least the main series games up to the Black 2 White 2. But Infinite Fusion is probably #1 on the list of games that I want to play afterwards. I think I get rid of Reflect here. Like, there isn't... No, I'm getting rid of Reflect for sure. Light Screen can stay, because there might be some more scary special types coming down the line. If I realize I've made a horrible mistake, I can go to the move relearners. But now I can start putting Mr. Mime in the thumbnail. I'll have to commission Jim to make epic Mr. Mime fan art for this. Gonna throw Butterfree up front just for now so that we can make catching easier. Let's see if I can buy Great Balls actually. No, I cannot. That is tragic. Town map. Cerulean. Rock tunnel. Power plant. Power plant. Oh, you need surf for power plant though. We can go right and then up. I think. Or is there a Snorlax here? I think no. I have to go back to Saffron or back up north. And then go east to get to No, I have to go to Cerulean, go east, and get to the Pokemon Tower to get the flute. But to get the flute, I need to clear Silphco. Okay, so we're going to Celadon. In conclusion, Your Honor. I'm gonna go get the underwhelming encounter of Route 11 first. I believe I missed my Spearow encounter earlier. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, Dupe Claws, I cannot get you. Drowsy. This could be a decent replacement, actually, for Mr. Mind if things go wrong. Oh, it has Insomnia. Now I'm disabled. I'm gonna try using Thief. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot. If he dies, he dies. We need some setbacks here and there. Never punished. Yeah, Drowsy can be a decent encounter. He's very much a poor man's Alakazam, if I'm not mistaken. But I think you get the added, like, sleep tricks, which can be nice. Drowsy, you're gonna be... Oh, man! A great food type. Dunkaroos. They were apparently discontinued for a bit. I don't know if that's entirely true or not. But apparently there was a brief period of darkness in the world where, hey, good luck finding Dunkaroos, pal. Oh, hey, rare candy. On guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty. Oh, wait, there, the road's closed. This is the most joked roadblock ever. You need to get some old lady to give you tea to get these guys to let you continue the game. Oh yeah, I think you have to go east through Cerulean to go through another one of these underground passageways. Going west. You go east, south, and then west. If I'm not mistaken. I'm so pressed that I wasted my encounter on the next route by not getting the Meowth here. But it is what it is. No point crying over spilled milk, as that's the wise men say. Tree looks like it can be cut. Gee. No way. I think we give this to Ratatouille. It's a stab move. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Am I ever gonna use it? Probably not. I'm trying to think what's... Oh, we can go gambling once we get to Celadon, actually. I'm a little bit embarrassed with how many neurons that activated in my brain. Oh my god, stealth? Poison powder. That's frankly rude. He's got it twisted. I do have it twisted, man. It's insane. I do intend to spend like 8 hours inside of the gambling room in order to get some powerful TMs. I want to get Thunderbolt. Now from what I looked up, apparently some of the like slot machines are actually rigged. It's not just throwaway information. Like some of them are rigged, and then once you get the jackpot, it makes it harder to get it again on that one, so you have to like swap over. I've looked over some gambling strategies online. That's called dedication. I think I might have said this before, but like I am really surprised that I've only had one like fatality up to this point, and it was due to an unlucky crit of me like not taking a fight too seriously. So like machines near the entrance pay out more often. Is that right? Is this like in real life or in this game specifically? Because I remember reading It was the ones like towards the top of the building. Either way, hilarious that there's like this much in the game about gambling. IRL, I don't know about Pokemon. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I got a TM. I read what it was. TM 40. Aerial Ace, nice. Okay, yeah, I believe in this game, close to the the top of the building is where the biggest payouts are. It's a shame that due to like SRP ratings, that they have stopped adding gambling machines inside of Pokemon. You don't get to decide what's age appropriate. Well, I guess that's kind of what their job is, but. Oh my god, another bonus about Mr. Mime that makes him even more powerful for these sorts of games is, since he's a traded mon, he gets extra EXP. Granted, I'm playing with rare candies, so like, this Mr. Mime factor won't be as relevant. But this is just another thing that could boost him up the tier list. Chloe, I've acquired a Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Like I said, my girlfriend's terrified of the Mime Man. Him having magical, like his learn set is kind of gross. To be honest, like I looked up like some unorthodox or uncommonly used mons for this run to build excitement, and apparently like Mr. Mime is one of those that are just like way better than you'd expect it to be. So I was very excited to get one. I was really happy that I got an Abra encounter, and that I had my Compound Eyes Butterfree to guarantee it. The only way you can get the Mime Man is by trading over an Abra. It also meant that I couldn't like level it up to Kadabra to use it prior to the Mr. Mime fight. How do you know about the whatchamacallit? The slot machine RNG IRL? Is it from like RNG manipulating Nick or what? On what's that game called? Lethal Company. My king. Who are we destroying next? Oh, this one's a false prophet. I'm not sure why I like Beedrill so much, or I have an idea of the general time frame when I could probably narrow it down, but I just know God, I love that bee. What? What a total waste of time. Much vids on it. They pay out more often to track people to slot that have shittier odds than table games. Oh, okay. Dude, I would love to run a casino someday. I feel like that's just a money printer. Alright, what's our thick encounter gonna be here? Oh. Can't catch you, bro. You're canonically dead. One sec, I'm gonna double check, see if there's any cool encounters here that I'd like to delay. Caught the Drowsy. It's Ekans. Okay, I can catch an Ekans here, which would be nice to get just so I don't encounter it on other routes. Oh, dude, I've already got you. You're already carrying my team. Go away. Did you know that if you spelled Ekans backwards, it wrote snake? Aha.
So.
Yes, I heard that. He's a bit ridiculous. You're wondering who the he is in reference to. It's my dog screaming at God knows what. Oh, he's not asleep anymore. What a waste of balls. It doesn't matter. Might find a use on the team. Has Intimidate, and otherwise is pretty terrible. Electrolyte the Ekans. Welcome aboard. Electrolytes. Getting it here on a route that is our only potential encounter means that we're not going to get it on another route where we can encounter something that's actually good. I don't speak very well about the friends I'm meeting along the way here. How much does that say about me? Yo, my super bug Pokemon! That is quite super, my friend. And it beat my super mime Pokemon? I remember watching a video. I think it was on one of the Vsauces. Not Vsauce Michael here, but there was like 2 other Vsauces. It was Vsauce 1, 2, and 3. I don't remember which one Michael was, but he was actually... I think maybe the one I didn't watch at first. One of them was about like buying things. I don't remember exactly what, if it was like gaming or memorabilia or secondhand cool stuff. I don't remember. And there was one about video games. I don't remember if that was Vsauce Michael here or what. But made a video about different types of Pokemon that were like surprisingly deadly. And one of them actually was Mr. Mime. When he does this thing, they say that Mr. Mime can... I think the way that is described is completely stop something. Or something along the lines of basically Mr. Mime can set something to absolute 0. Which is like... only theoretically possible. But Mr. Mime is kind of a guy who makes reality bend to his very will. So yeah, completely... like, having something be completely still. Look, I don't remember it, but basically would set it to, like, super chilly. I'd have to watch the video again to spew misinformation about it properly. I'm gonna find out if changing sprites in game would break my save, because I kind of want to change Mr. Mime's sprite to the mixture of Kefka and Mr. Mime. Have I said this already? I may have said this at some point to someone else during the day or during the stream, so apologies if I'm slowly losing my mind. Talking to yourself for a while will do that. Route 10, that is a new potential encounter. I'm just gonna look at the tracker to put Ekans in there. This is one where we could potentially get a Voltorb. Or a Psyduck. If I can catch a Psyduck on the grass, I'm not sure if it's from fishing or the grass. Getting a Psyduck would be like not bad. Mainly because Golduck is half decent. And also because it would stop us from getting it later. Voltorb. Okay, so not bad. Getting a good electric type is really important in this game. I think Voltorb is amongst the lower end of it. Oh, confused and sleeping. What do these dreams mean? Yeah, we're gonna sleep him just so he doesn't hurt himself. And the upper odds of catching him. I don't know how that picked up on the mic, but apologies if that was hard on the ears. Alright, can anyone help me think of a good food that starts with V? The only one I can think of right now is violet, which I don't think is a food. Victory Bell I also don't think counts as a food. Chloe? Can you think of a food that starts with V? Violins?
Ben, c'est I guess c'est des petits, je sais. You know what? Fuck it, break the pattern and call it Vaseline.
Alright, Vaseline is actually a great food, yeah. How do you... I'm not
sponsored.
I'm not a coomer enough to know how you spell Vaseline.
V-A-S-A, oui, je suis. E-L-I-N-E.
Alright, well, Vaseline the Voltorb. Hearty snack. Not sponsored. Miming gold. Bring us to the promised land. Not been speaking to the NPCs very much. Types of Pokemon match up differently to each other. Yeah, sure, man. This is why. The only thing I could think of was Velveta, the cheese. Oh, that would have been a good one. Oh, damn. I could have gotten this ever-useful Everstone. What a worthless item. Fortunately, due to the delay, you didn't get to make it. So we went with Vaseline. A snack that packs a bit more punch than Velveta, for sure. So I'm personally not, I didn't grow up in such an aristocratic fashion to know what Velveta cheese is. The only type of cheese differentials I knew was whether or not it was on sale at the store. Could be a new encounter here, actually. I'm gonna have Mistelb up front. Repel, nice. So slight issue here. I don't have Flash. I think you might be able to get it some. You get Flash from one of Oak's aids. However, well, I don't have Flash. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to navigate myself out of this cave. Now I'm gonna ignore this Mankey because, as you can see, I've already caught one. Two claws. Okay, go away. I think if I use Sweet Sense, doesn't it make one spawn? Machop. You know what? That's actually a pretty decent encounter. Machamp is definitely better than Primeape. I say definitely. I think it's better than Primeape. Granted, maybe in a tier list I would rate Primeape better, exclusively based off of the notion that if Charmander is your starter, the game is kind of unbeatable without encountering a Mankey, unless I'm wrong. Maybe you can do some cheese strats or some sack strats, but yeah, it can be pretty brutal if you don't get an early Mankey encounter. Alright, we're back to another food that starts with M. We had a hard time with this one earlier. I need a food that starts with M, my love. Can you help me out?
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
Margaret. That was so fast. Is it GE? Margue?
Yeah.
So rapid. Thank you, my dear. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. I'm gonna have to discard margarine. Macaroni is a little more endearing to me.
That is true. Macaroni is pretty good.
I had the pasta man in chat to fucking set me up for that one.
How's the thing going?
It's going really well actually. I'm up to 3 badges. I'm currently stumbling my way through a dark cave with no idea where I'm going.
Slay.
Yeah, absolute slay. I remember getting, I believe, when I first played through this game as a kid, I had like a team full of level 40s, so I couldn't die to anything to force me out of the cave, but I was completely lost and had no idea how to escape. I probably spent like 5-6 hours just stuck. No way out.
It's the proof that giving up is a learned behavior, my love. You can unlearn it.
I never learned how to give up is the thing. Oh, Slowpoke. Hey, dude. I think I banned that guy as one of the potential encounters. I didn't rate him as particularly fantastic, but according to the people who know more about Nuzlocking than I do, he's pretty good. Maybe I should have rated Mr. Mime more highly. I'm gonna have to see how the game plays out. But so far, he's been very impressive. I'm actually gonna like switch out of using Mr. Mime just so that he doesn't overlevel. Right now, it could get a little dangerous. So yeah, hopefully I don't get stuck in here for like 5-6 hours like I did when I was a young man, young boy. Still no idea where I'm going. Zubato! I don't think I'm... No, I haven't caught one yet, so it's gonna ruin one of my encounters one day. But yeah, I should have definitely rated, I think, Mr. Mime more highly. That said, I'm going to enjoy having underestimated the Mime Man. Unlike all of my enemies, will forever regret doubting his absolute power. I could bring up a map of the rock tunnel, but like I just told my missus, giving up is a learned behavior, one which I have never learned. I draw illustrations of Pokemon while I'm home! I feel like there's some very dark connotations of this. You're lucky. I'll let you off the hook since Lopunny has not been invented yet, but I definitely can't safely switch out my Mr. Mime here. I wish I had Mr. Mime on the field right now. I hear distant screaming from my partner who is horrified of Mr. Mime. I think I've mentioned this multiple times now. But it brings me joy that she hates Mr. Mime so much. I do believe between Bellsprout and Oddish, Oddish is the more defensive of the two. It's gonna be unfortunate, but is what it is. Oh, wait. I'm getting a cool idea here. Mr. Mime plus Mistel Fusion incoming, hell yeah. Be a new channel icon. But I'm thinking I could set up a Sunny Day team. With my worthless starter being fire type, would benefit off that. I could give Mistelb Sunny Day. We'd probably learn Synthesis, which heals more when it's sunny out. Give her Solar Beam. And the rest is history, I mean. I think it'd work. The proof is in the banana pudding. As one of the worst fight calls have stated. Oh, hey, a Pokeball. One revive. Completely worthless. Real Nuzlocke gamers know. Getting, yeah, I think I'll have Mistel take down the rock ones that we encounter at least. It'll go by fast enough and give us some EVs. Very excited. Maybe I'll double dip and stream on Twitch as well. Because I think like gambling streams are like pretty popular, right? And once we get to Celadon, I can just go into the game corner and gamble for like 5-6 hours straight. People underestimate how relentless I can be. I have to make them remember. As the hit League of Legends song by Glitch Mob, Rise, states. Quote, make them remember. Oh no, an Oddish. Now, while I probably win this war of attrition, I don't want to spend a gruesome 5 minutes looking at a Pokemon battle. I'm going to switch out to Charcoal. One of the best crunchy snacks. The real war for the ages. The upsetting thing about this is that I'm going to be down like 200 Poké Dollars for what this Paralyze Heal will have costed me. Or I cheap it out and don't use Charcoal for the rest of the route. This guy is cringe and is using the OP starter choice. Surprised that we didn't get full paired once there. Yeah, making way better progress today. I think last stream, in like 2 hours, we made it to Misty's doorstep. Granted, I guess we did have a good start to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Jeez. Springboard ourselves off of. We could go straight from, do you know about Pokemon cosplay? Dude, these nerds are getting out of hand. Thank you to whoever in the chat gave me hearts. I don't remember what I was saying. So taken aback by the love from the chatters. But yeah, getting off, oh, the Metal Claw predict. Thankfully, Geodude has great defense. But yeah, we're doing really good progress compared to the previous episode. I figured it was you, Chloe. You have the lifting. Okay. I saw a streamer mention that they did this when they had very few views to keep their ADHD brain chatters entertained. So you guys could respond to these questions so that it makes me look a little less awkward here. So we could play a game. You guys get 5 questions to ask me. I'm thinking of a Pokemon. It's like that game 20 questions, except you only get 5. So you guys have to try to guess what Pokemon I'm thinking of based off of, well, I guess the answers I'm going to give you. So please, someone ask a question. What type is it? Psychic. Based off of Gen 3 stats. What color is it? It has multiple colors. There's whites, blues. Oh, Mistel can learn Acid. If you think you've got it, you don't need to ask all 5 questions. What generation? It was released in the first generation. I give. You're a better technician. Meditite? No, Meditite was released in Gen 3.
I'm using the interwebs one.
This just Chat GPT. Not even it could figure out my advanced riddles.
No, I don't use Chat.
I'm kind of scared that I've gone in circles. But I'm not going back to get Flash Gem. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. Did I recently get it? Yeah, I got one on this stream. It's your last question. Chat, are you able to figure out based on...
Mr. Mime?
I only answer the questions on a stream chat.
It's fucking Mr. Mimes.
Mr. Mime, yes! Death Hounds wins. For the fabulous prize of getting to name a next encounter. I feel like I couldn't help but go for Mr. Mime for the first one. You're really out here re-traumatizing me. I'm doing my part. I'm glad I can help. You know, exposure actually can be a great way to resolve trauma, so that's why I'm going to do my best to use Mr. Mime as much as possible throughout the stream. Oh, I didn't see that was a fighting type and not a rock type. We can do another one, though. I would like, well, rather, I would like to do another one. Ask me questions. You have 5 questions that you can ask, if you dare. It's gonna be Mime Jr. Oh, you win! Hiker Lenny, can you point me in the right direction, man? Watch for Onyx. They appear only occasionally. Higher level ones can put the squeeze on you. Okay, typing. Alright, you guys are going straight for the jugular with this one. Water and ice. What gen? First gen again. Trying to keep my head locked into the Firered and Leaf Green game. Is it the cute seal guy? No, it is not the cute seal guy. It's already 3 of your questions down. You guys think that you have what it takes to get to the bottom of this riddle? Guys, I'm not convinced that I've not just been going in circles. If I end up back at the entrance of the cave, I'm pulling up a map. Yeah, water and ice from Gen 1. It's not the cute seal guy. Hey, these rocks are really familiar.
Is it Lapras?
Yes, it is Lapras. You guys are pretty good at this one. I really like Lapras. Fun little Lapras anecdote. So in one of the earlier games, Dex entries, you can bend twigs as trail mark. Okay, yeah, well I can't bend twigs in Pokemon, unfortunately, to make trail markers. But I'll keep that in mind. So fun little Lapras anecdote. In one of the earlier games, Pokedex entries, it states that Lapras are like on the verge of extinction, and so there was a kid who made a post about this, that because of that he kept like breeding like a whole bunch of Lapras and then like releasing them in the wild to try to like repopulate them, and then in one of the later games they made a Dex entry that thanks to the dedicated effort of a Pokemon trainer, it's no longer on the verge of extinction. I was talking about this with Mini the other night, and I was like, he fucked the Lapras. And he was like, no, that's not what the story is. I thought about making it Cloyster at first, but then I thought about Lapras, and I was like, oh, Lapras is really cool. Lapras, if I haven't banned it, I'm gonna have to double check if I did or not, because I would love to use one in this game. Really, I didn't ban Lapras. A free gift Pokemon of such caliber. I feel like that's more ban-worthy than the Slowking. Whatever, I get to use Lapras, hell yeah. Holy shit, 5 concurrent viewers!
I make them shy.
You've arrived just in time for our great game of guess which Pokemon I'm thinking of. Chat will have 5 guesses to figure it out. Oh, Whirlwind. Nice try. Oh man, I don't know why I autopilot towards self-destruct. Alright. Let me try and think of another one that you guys won't be able to figure out. Alright, 5 questions. Ask away if you dare. Heyday! Throwing money at me like I'm a stripper. Smash or pass? Low-key Smash. Actually, would be not bad for Smash. That's a good question, though.
Definitely.
I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna give you a freebie. It's not Mr. Mime again. I know what you're thinking. Despite the story I told earlier, it's not Lapras either. Don't worry about asking similar questions. They're very good questions in order to figure out the mysteries of the enigma, which is my mind. Oh, jeez. Back to typing? Okay, the typing is bug and poison. Granted, I think every single bug type in this game is bug poison. But that should thoroughly narrow it down. No, the scary thing with Gravelers is that sometimes they will use self-destruct, which, well, I mean, does, like, a lot of damage. Beedrill, no. Nice guess, though. I went with a bit of a fake-out for this one. He does check all those boxes, but unfortunately he's not the only one. I think we should be towards the end of this fucking cave by now. I'm gonna go back to traumatizing Chloe real quick. You have a Pokédex? I want one too. Dude, the people who live inside of this pitch black rock tunnel frighten me. Mr. Mime's trying to learn Encore. I think that's low-key even better than Lightstream. I don't know how much I can take advantage of that move, but I think I'm gonna pick up Encore. Butterfree? No, it's not Butterfree. Butterfree is Bug Flying, actually. You're in the right area. That said, respect for putting Butterfree in the Smash category. Dude, I'm just so jealous. Does it look like a bug? Not that much, admittedly. Like when you'd see one, your first thought would probably not be bug. At least were it in real life. Dude, how big is this fucking cave? Don't try anything funny in the dark, dude. You just made it past all of the, like, cosplaying boomers, and you're telling me this. This is your fifth question, so unveil. What choice have you made? What's the name of the cave I'm in? Rock Tunnel. I'll be graceful and won't count this amongst your questions. Kinda wanna see a map. I think I'm on like the 3rd or 4th floor. Sleep powder. Oh my god, he's getting a hug from Bellsprout. How brave of Bellsprout to hug Mr. Mayhem. Dude, this Bellsprout stall strat is terrifying. Plus, I'm not waking up. Okay, hopefully this one taps. I believe so. It's grass psychic or grass poison type. I think I'm gonna go for a safe switch. The Grio here. Follow me. Now Grio can only attack the one Pokemon that's out. Oh man, what's this sleep strat? I just want to get to the slot machines. Fast forward, this is taking forever. Gotta say that was a very frustrating encounter. Maybe frustrating isn't the right word. Maybe cringe is more apt. I don't have any potions actually. I did not come equipped for such a war of attrition. Pidgey. This is definitely a good area for Geodude. Geodude should be... Oh, I was gonna say Geodude should clear. Is it in the Bellsprout evolution line? No, it's bug. It's a bug poison. You were so close earlier. I Can't Be was rapped by Bellsprout. Oh, I think that's Grio's evolve level, but it might be 28 instead. Might be way off. Maybe I just switch to Eradicate here. These battles against these lasses. It feels like swimming through molasses. Oh, Hyper Fang, that will hurt. Go for a safe switch. Go for Ratatouille. Okay, you don't know. The answer was Kakuna. Very close when you guessed Beedrill. I figured Bug Poison and answering Smash for Smash or Pass would have pointed you towards Metapod. Bested me, Mr. Streamer. It's been a good match of Guess My Mon. Where the fuck am I going? Why is this tunnel so big? Smash Kakuna, huh? Well, it's like when it's one of those like you have to think about it and think that what would be the most optimal for purposes of, you know, self-enjoyment. Kakuna might actually even be better than Metapod. If you're, you know, like you're more of a Reservoir than a Dunarl. Came this far looking for wild Pokemon. Nah, bro, you're lost. Not having potions also gonna make this like last way longer because I can't use my best sweepers now because they're compromised. So and stub could be useful in the upcoming gym fight as a pivot. Now that I think about it. Oh, good lord. I think it's a Geodude pivot. I'm excited to get to whatchamacallit there. That place. Fuchsia City for the Safari Zone encounters. Granted, most of them just tend to run away. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the Safari Zone. Like maybe it's like I have to try to catch the first thing that comes out, but I mean, if it runs away, I can try again. Just because, like, otherwise I'm probably not going to get anything from there. Oh, I know I can get... I know at the game corner, there's a encounter you can get there as well. You can buy one. Oh, but you can also get an Eevee. Now I have to think, do I want to get an Evolution? Maybe getting like a Jolteon or a Vaporeon would be pretty good. Or buy something. I think I can buy like a Scyther or a Pinsir. Maybe even a Dratini. But I don't think Dratini can even actually get to Dragonite. Like, if you're using level cap. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go look it up. What is this game's level cap? Okay, 60 for Lance, 63 for the champion. Level 55 for Dragonite. So you can use it for Bruno onwards. Okay, cool. That's oh, Gambling! Please tell me this isn't the way I came from. Oh, this is Lavender Town. This isn't where you go gambling. But we're pretty close. We're going the right direction. I'm just happy I'm out of that rock tunnel. Let me check on the encounter route. What's next? Okay, so I can go to Route 10. I can catch nothing without a fishing rod anyway. You listen to this song backwards on your Nintendo Game Boy SP, it'll make you in-game yourself. Gonna buy some balls and probably sell some junk that we have in our inventory. I believe there is a limit how much you can have. Revives are useless to us. Try to get as much money advancements as we can, just so that when we get to the game corner, we can like minimize the amount of time that we have to spend in the slot machines. Those can be addicting after all. We don't want that. I have two options here. I could go south and try to get the super rod. But I think I'm just gonna rush straight to the game corner. I got dollar signs on my mind, not thing. Oh god. Okay, this move selection was not a good choice. So Mistelb is really more of a utility mon. As much as I would hate to admit it. At least until I can get Solar Beam on it, which is going to be quite the cool prospect. I remember they made a pretty cool animation for Mistelb using Solar Beam. I believe there was a horde of Rattatas or Raticades causing it some problem. Ah. Follow me! Oh no, now I can only select Clefairy. I think that's what it does. Wow. I bested the Clefairy. Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. Sorry, dude. Go away. I want nothing to do with you. You vile individual. Actually, one second. I will check what, oh, wait. What route am I on? I'm on Route 8. Okay. In Rock Tunnel, I caught him at Chop. Just locking in my encounters here. I caught a Voltorb on Route 10. Nothing in the Pokemon Tower, although I banned Gengar, so I think about that. Route 12, I can get us. Okay. Well, the only encounter I can get in here is a Growlithe, which honestly isn't terrible. It isn't really useful in any sense of the word, simply because I already have a fire type starter. Just trying to cleverly avoid any battles I can. To the best of my ability. Underground Path. Oh, I thought this was one of Oak's aids. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? I never took chemistry. Disclosure time. for good reasons. Physics was the sciences that looked appealing to me, and then I can't remember why I thought it was a good idea to take biology. I didn't have particular interest in it, and I'm not good at the sort of subjects that just remember the subject matter. I really hope it wasn't because of something stupid like one of my buddies was taking it. I think it was because I saw that for certain things in uni you needed to have taken multiple classes, maybe? I have no idea. I think it's because they recommended that you had multiple sciences. Otherwise it's beyond me. Annoying that coughing has levitate, but I guess he'd be proper worthless if he didn't come with at least an immunity. Probably gonna switch to Mime King after. If I'm not mistaken, the guy who lets you change your the names of your mold or names of your mon, sorry, is in Lavender. Magna might have levitated. We're going to find out. Oh, I was scared that he had that move. Poison might finish me off here. It would really be bad if I lose Cabrio, dude. Okay. No poison tick. Nice. Oh, Grio is evolving? Wait. Do I have any antidotes left over? Or potions, or did I forget to buy them? Guys, it's not looking good. I may have made a slight miscalculation with all of this. Okay, nice. Have an antidote. Thank God. That was a bit stressful, but our Grio dude has finally evolved. And we're about to sink our teeth into the gambler's paradise. The town where all addictions start. Route 7. I will once again pause the game to find what can I see here. It's more Growlithe, really. Then Celadon. I can get a Dratini or a Scyther. Can also get an Eevee. I'm not sure what I'll go for. I don't really think I have too much of a use for an Eevee at this point. So maybe I can leave this encounter open for now. See later. But I think like my main reason that I would get something like an Eevee. Oh, what am I to do if someone stole her Silph Scope? The thief came running this way, I'm sure of it, but I lost sight of him. Okay, so this is where you get the Silph Scope. Nice. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Eevee which I desire, or maybe not desire. Like I guess I don't know how useful it would be. I'm looking for a coin case right now. Geez, what is going on here? I was just reeling the dough big time. That they do, my friend. There's a basement under the game corner right here. Alright. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight here. I won't be needing this anymore. As all gamblers do, they have their trusty coin cave. Now we're going to be entering. I'm going to play this for a few minutes before ending off the stream. Games are scary. It's so easy to get hooked. These slot games, win or lose, it's only by luck, not true. Hey, you have better things to do, champ in the making. Celadon's gym leader is Erica. She's the user of a grass-type Pokemon, and not one with nature. She might appear docile because of her flower ranging. She's not one to be taken lightly. Right, man. Hey, what? You're throwing me off. Here are some coins, so shoo! 20 bucks, nice. What's up? Want some coins? 20 coins, nice. Kid, you want to play? Coins from the man. The machine have different odds. He's quiet. It's rumored that this place is run by Team Rocket. Okay. So it's $10,000 for 500 coins. So you need $80,000 to get one of like the rare TMs. I think this is the one with like the someone's keys. They'll be back. Slot machine want to play? Happy face. Shit. Man. Hell yeah! We're only one down from where we started. I'm just happy I have something that can... I thought I had a good one. Okay. I remember looking something up for this. So, Rocket Game Corner, Firered tips. Come on. How to gamble efficiently. Versus these 3 coins, 1 coin in the middle row count. Alright, well I think I'm gonna figure out some gambling strats during another stream, but for now we need to go big or go home. I think machines have different odds. Okay, I'll try this one. Oh, we got something there? Was there anything there? Maybe it ups our odds for the next one. It's hard to be a good gambler these days. Or coin payout. We're getting somewhere. Six coin payout, big. Couple more of these and we'll be at flamethrower in no time. Let's go! 300 big ones. They don't make them like me. We got a cherry, folks. We got a cherry. Alright. 6 coins. Alright, last spin for the day. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's stream. Hopefully next stream we'll get luckier at the slots. Thanks a lot for everyone who came out. If anyone made it to the end of the stream, it's been a very good time. And hopefully I'll see some of you next time. Good night, everyone.